Ever imagine, like, just walking out of your apartment,
Yeah.
straight into a little market, like, fully stocked.
Oh, yeah.
Grab a soda, grab a late-night snack, whatever you need,
Right.
and just walk out.
And you're done.
No cashier, no self-checkout.
That's pretty good.
Pretty futuristic, right? Well, that future might be closer than we think.
Really?
We're diving deep into autonomous micromarkets today.
Okay.
Specifically, this partnership between Urban Value Corner Store and Juxta.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
These like little stores popping up in apartment buildings, super convenient.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
This news article I was reading was talking about how Urban Value, they already specialize in these in-building shops.
Right, right.
But they're taking it to a whole new level with Juxta's technology.
Juxta, they're like the AI and sensor fusion people, right?
Yeah, they're all about automating retail.
Interesting. So how does it actually work? Like, do they just have cameras everywhere?
It's actually way more sophisticated than that.
Oh, really?
Think like weight sensors in the shelves.
Wow.
So it knows when you pick something up.
Okay.
And then they've got algorithms that can, like, recognize each individual product.
So it knows exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they even use tech that tracks how people move through the store.
I guess that makes sense. They need to make sure you don't, just walk out with a basket full of stuff.
Exactly.
Without paying.
And it all adds up to this crazy accurate system for tracking your purchases.
So no more accidentally scanning the same item twice at self-checkout.
No more self-checkout at all.
Wow.
You literally just walk out.
That's pretty wild. I can see why these upscale apartment buildings are jumping on this.
Right. Talk about a major selling point.
Yeah, it's like instant luxury. You don't even have to leave your building for milk or whatever.
Exactly. And I bet it's a win-win for both companies involved.
How so?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
Urban Value, they get to expand into this whole new market.
Makes sense.
And the apartment buildings, they get this unique amenity that sets them apart.
Yeah.
Helps keep residents happy.
Yeah.
And hopefully, keeps those leases coming.
Right. And these micro markets, they're not huge, are they?
No, the article said they're usually around 200 square feet.
Oh, wow. So pretty compact.
Yeah, just like tucked into a common area.
I see.
But the interesting thing is they don't just stock them with random stuff.
Oh, really?
It's all customized to what the residents in that specific building actually want and need.
How do they figure that out? Like, do they survey the residents or something?
I'm not sure about the specifics, but it definitely makes you think about the data they're using.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, isn't it? Like knowing exactly what kind of chips you like to eat.
It is a little bit Big Brother-ish,
Yeah.
but hey, maybe if it means I always have my favorite snacks on hand, I can overlook it.
Maybe. But seriously, it's fascinating to think about the implications.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what else is interesting? The CEOs of both companies were quoted in the article.
What did they have to say?
They were both super pumped about this whole thing.
I bet. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, they talked about, wanting to make life easier for residents.
Right.
But they also see it as setting a new standard for retail in general.
I can see that. But it does raise some questions, doesn't it?
Totally. Like, how comfortable are people with this level of tracking?
Exactly. I mean, are there enough safeguards in place to protect our privacy?
That's a good point. And then there's the whole question of jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what happens to all the cashiers and store clerks if autonomous stores become the norm?
Right. It's kind of unsettling to think about.
It really makes you wonder how those roles might evolve or if they'll even exist anymore.
It's definitely something to think about. This tech has the potential to completely reshape the retail landscape.
It really does. So what do you think? Is this clerkless, AI-powered future exciting or a little bit scary?
It's a bit of both, honestly. On one hand, the convenience is undeniable.
Right.
But on the other hand, it's hard not to feel a little uneasy about the implications for privacy and jobs.
I totally agree. It's a trade-off we're going to have to grapple with as this technology keeps developing.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Definitely. And you know what? It's not just about these little micro markets.
Oh, right.
This technology has the potential to, revolutionize the entire retail industry.
Absolutely. Imagine grocery stores, clothing stores, all completely automated.
Right. It's mind-blowing to think about.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, what will the future of shopping look like?
That's the big question, isn't it? And it's one we're all going to have to answer sooner or later.
Definitely. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I guess so. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my late-night snacks without having to leave my building.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Convenience is king, right? Well, folks, that's our deep dive into the world of autonomous micromarkets.
Definitely some food for thought.
For sure. Think about it. The next time you grab a bag of chips or bottle of soda, it might just be from a store without a single employee. Pretty wild, huh?
It is pretty wild.
Until next time, keep those minds curious and those shopping carts virtual.
Sounds good.
See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.